Be extra kind to your plants today because today is Houseplant Appreciation Day. And we have Carolyn Stanko, who is the Horticulture Program Coordinator at Niagara County Community College, and to tell us, first of all, what are these green things, these strange creatures? These do not look like my plants at home.
Well, they could. They could absolutely look like your plants. These are just an assortment of houseplants that I thought I'd bring in to show how, houseplants can really provide a lot of color and green for us indoors while we don't get that very much outside right now.
For all of us non-green thumb people, what is, I guess, rule number one in terms of winter plants and how to treat them differently than you do in the summer?
Well, it's really easy to kill your houseplants with too much love. I tell people, you love your houseplants, but you need to really cut back a little bit on a few things during the winter.
Such as?
Watering, for one. Plants are growing a lot slower. Room temperatures are cooler. Light levels are lower. So you really don't need to water as often as you would in the summer.
Give us specifics in terms of how many times per month?
Well, I can't really answer that question. Here's the trick. Just use your finger.
Okay.
Stick your finger into the soil up at least until your first or second knuckle. If it feels dry, water. If it doesn't, don't.
So it should be that deep, like almost
Absolutely.
2 inches, just under 2 inches?
Right, and when you do water, just make sure that you add enough water to saturate the soil so that there's water streaming out of the bottom of the pot. And then once you've done watering it, leave it alone until it dries out again. Don't overwater it. That's the quickest way to kill your plants.
I was just reading this too, fertilizing. You'd think that, oh, it's the winter months, they need those extra vitamins.
Not at all. The growth rate is so slow, a lot of them are dormant. They don't need fertilizer. Wait until March or April to start fertilizing again.
I live in an old, drafty house, and we keep our home at a frigid 65 degrees. Is that too cold for some plants?
No, usually 65 to 70 is fine for daytime temperatures. A little cooler at night is okay. Really, you want to avoid the cold drafts. You don't want to put these near heating vents. They need kind of a consistent temperature.
So if you're going to be cool, just make sure it's maintained at a cool temperature.
Right.
And in the sunniest spot in your house?
Absolutely. A south or a west-facing window would be ideal. Our days are so short, they don't get a lot of light, so the brightest window you can find would be best.
Okay. Any one tip that you'd tell folks, just in general, if you want to make a successful green plant live until the warmer months?
Really, it's the watering. It's the key thing. Don't overwater. If you underwater, the plants will survive. Overwatering, the roots will rot, and there's just no way to recover from that.
You're done. Those are wonderful tips. Thank you so much. Hopefully my plants will survive because of you.
Hopefully.
You're a plant saver. All right, Carolyn Stanko, thank you so much from Niagara Community College.